right, so I want to talk about what is the difference between reporting and marking a bird missing, right? Which one's best? How to best be a snitch, right? Right. That's pretty much what I'm gonna tell you guys. I'm gonna tell you guys the best way to be a snitch. I don't snitch unless like I'm fucking upset. But if you guys want to be a snitch about everything you guys want to snitch about, there's ways to get it done. There's ways not to get it done. So I'm going to explain this to you guys, but make sure you remember, with great power comes great responsibility, right? So before I give you these gems, let me tell you what this responsibility is: knowing when to report and when to mark missing, right? Um, Marking a bird missing, right, is if you get to that location and you cannot find that bird, right? That's marking it missing. Now, reporting is not when you suspect that there is something fraudulent going on. It's when you know that there's something fraudulent going on, and you're giving a detailed report and you're emailing it in, right? Now, that's when you get to a location and you're hitting the alarm, right? But the bird isn't there. But you can hear the birds. You can hear the bird, and it's not captured, right? Now, there's nothing wrong with if you, like, for instance, arrive at my house and there's birds that I have that aren't captured. Why? Because I'm waiting for the bounty on them to rise up. There's nothing wrong with that, right? I went out, I found those birds at a location, okay, and I rode them to my house. I didn't move them without doing anything. I just happened to see that, hey, at 9 o'clock, these birds are going to be available. And I went in as a rider and paid to ride those birds from point A to point B, right? Now, for me in my location, that works, right? Like, I live close to where birds are, so that works, right? I rode them to my location, and at 9 o'clock, I'm going to step outside and I'm going to scan them, right? If they're not already scanned, there's nothing wrong with that at all, right? If they're not already scanned, then I don't see nothing wrong with it. Now, there's no rule saying I have to also scan them in at 9 o'clock, right? I can scan them in all through the night whenever I feel like it. So if I'm taking a nap at 9 o'clock and I wake up at 1 o'clock and the birds that I rode to my house are available for me to scan still, I'm gonna go out and scan them, right? Same thing if somebody rode it to their job and the gate's locked. The gate's just locked, right? There's ways to manipulate the system, but as long as it doesn't interfere with stopping riders, right? Regular riders from interfering with the system. From riding scooters, then Bird doesn't care, right? They just don't care. Now, if I filled up my truck with a bunch of scooters and decided to take them to my house while they weren't scanned and weren't captured, and I decided to lock them behind my fence where other bird scooters cannot capture them, right? And I kept them there for a prolonged period of time, 1 days, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, whatever have you, however many days, right? And it's typically about 2, 3 days, right? Now, if I did something along those lines, right, put them in my if I did something along those lines, then that's reporting. That's a reportable thing. But the crazy thing is, Bird already knows it, right? Bird doesn't need people to report what they can't find out, right? It's just like a pacifier, pretty much, to get you guys to shut the fuck up, right? Because Bird's algorithm already understands and already knows where there's a bunch of scooters. Whenever a bird hoarder scans in a bunch of scooters that Bird already knows is being hoarded, right, they will immediately block them, right? It'll say, hey, you can't scan this scooter because it's hoarded or whatever, something along those lines, right? Something pretty fucking stupid. Now, that's hoarding, right? Bird already sets it up and does it. Reporting for you guys is just a pacifier, right? So let me tell you guys when to hit the report button. When you're sick and sad and upset that somebody else has got some scooters before you, right? And then somebody else has scooters in your vicinity, and you get there and he's not letting you scan them, fucking report. Bling. Hit that report button. You know what I mean? And go ahead and write you out a nice little essay, right? And copy and paste it and send it as much times as you want, right? Because they don't give a fuck, right? Instead of you hitting locations, right? Because I could, if I was getting to a location and I see somebody there already, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna skirt out and hit the next location, right? Because that guy got the jump on it before I did. Obviously, that guy's more hungry than I was, right? So I gotta find the next location and I gotta be ready for that location, right? You guys are jumping out in your cars at 9 o'clock. People are in their cars at 7 o'clock, ready for this money, right? You guys are jumping in your cars at 10 o'clock, 8 o'clock, like 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, right? That's not gonna cut it. That's not gonna cut it out here. Birds is $5 out here, right? That's not gonna cut it in this climate. It's the middle of December. It's freezing out here, right? And y'all complaining. Y'all need to get y'all money. Because when summertime come around, a lot of things is changing. Y'all know if y'all was capturing birds in the summertime, right? So that's the difference. You can either capture birds during the day, waste up your gas, you know, or you can find ingenuity in making sure that you have it better than the next guy when it comes to capturing these birds. So, just a recap. Marking the bird missions, when you get there, you can't find them. You don't hear it, you don't know where it's at. For some reason, it's on your map and they ain't supposed to be on your map. As soon as you mark it missing, you're going to close out the map, open it, it's still going to be there, right? Move on with your life. Same thing with reporting. It's going to remove it from your map, but every other charger is going to see it. He's going to be like, oh, yeah, I could definitely scan this, right? You don't see me complaining that when there's couples, right, whole groups and teams that are able to scan in birds, right? I don't complain. I don't know. Know what you're doing before you do it. Is it worth your time? If it's worth your time, do it. Right? But understand that there isn't somebody who can respond, right? If somebody reports me, I can't respond to that report and be like, hey, this is what actually went on. No, you just get flagged. You could possibly get flagged. Reporting doesn't automatically lead to flagging, but in that situation, you can. Right? So, understand. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. I'll be happy to make a video about making a retraction. I'll be happy to make a video discussing or debating any topic as far as it does come to these birds. If I'm wrong, I want to be proven wrong. If I'm not wrong, you guys agree with me, then all the more reason to smash that like button. If I'm wrong, hit that dislike button and let me know why I'm wrong. You feel me? Fuck it. I want 20,000 dislikes. You feel me? Dislike this video as much as you can if I'm wrong. If I'm not, then thanks for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. You know, protect the birds. I'm protecting the birds for real.